on EA Sports. And this one features Trevor Lawrence.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out in his second season now out of Stanford. Here's Davis Mills. It's Pierce to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Mills. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Logan Wilson with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Rodgers to return it. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the first overall pick from a couple of drafts ago, former Clemson Tiger Trevor Lawrence. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. These two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Lawrence will throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Mills has got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they get man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out and try work for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come on perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
He's going to air one out for Anderson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. They go and puts it on the carpet. It's out, and the Texans scoop it. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Lawrence. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll drop this down to Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, Week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here. And he takes it in for a Colt score. Jonathan Taylor with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Houston set to take over. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, well, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Texans football to start quarter 2. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, here's Mills. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Logan Wilson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. On the return, it's Rodgers. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So it's all down to this, Week 18 on the NFL schedule. And that means that once we sort things out, we'll all be set for our 2nd ever Super Wild Card weekend, which I think everyone agrees. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for Indy. 54 5 yards. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. Now Lawrence. Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
A first down throw for Mills.
That's caught by Howard. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury.
And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Mills to throw it.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Shaquille Leonard
coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Set to punt. Here's Cameron Johnston. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And he'll air this one deep for Anderson.
That's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Here's Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Albert O, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
And now out comes Houston.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
A good game there on 1st down. That run will get them 7 up to the 32-yard line.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, here's Mills.
And that will be incomplete. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay. It's the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. Albert Okuegbunam, the intended target. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On first down, Lawrence. They'll get that complete to Albert O. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this one to Pittman. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Lawrence on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he hooks it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mills. And incomplete on the deep ball. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying.
He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. False start's going to push them back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Throwing, Mills. Quick slant complete to Howard. He's got room past the 30. He's at the 50, the 40. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. That was tremendous effort, especially after the catch, breaking through tackles, fighting for extra yards.
So was that just great effort, or were there a lot of missed tackles?
Yeah, the defense did help him a bit.
Yeah, he certainly did, but let's focus on the positive. He made it happen.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Mills. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Howard.
Holding offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go. See what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Looking to throw is Mills. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Dorsett. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Texans will take over. Houston set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second down, Mills. Here's Johnson with a reception. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Tyler Johnson, 76 yards. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Indy set to go on offense once more. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Looking for Campbell downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
On second down, it's Taylor. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. And he'll be taken down here just shy of a 30. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to... Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Mills. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game, even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Play action. It's Lawrence. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. They go play action with Lawrence. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play action now. Lawrence. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. On play action, Lawrence. Kirk complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now Lawrence. Touchdown Colts! Michael Pittman with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Mills on first down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Mills now from the 50. Mills can't get away, and down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Mills hit, and he loses the ball. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Jerry Hughes. The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 4th time. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this Texans defense stands tall. First down, Mills. He's got Jordan complete right side. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Throwing again on second down. Mills under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a third and long. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first down throw for Mills. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And to be frank, Charles, probably not